And we're back now with the new chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, California Republican Devin Nunes. He joins us for his first Sunday show interview since becoming chairman. We want to welcome you, Mr. Chairman. Let's just talk a little bit about this raid that took place over the weekend. U.S. Special Forces went into Syria, apparently killed a fairly significant ISIS leader, got out without any Americans being killed. Flesh it out for us. What do you know?
Well, many of us have been advocating this strategy for a long time, or using this tactic, because it's just a better way to gather intelligence versus just airstrikes. So it takes guts for the administration and our military to put a action like this together. It was successful. We're happy that they got back safely. Now, over the coming weeks, we'll know what they were actually able to gather there.
I hear they may have gotten computers, phones. How significant would that be?
This target was known as the accountant for ISIS. So hopefully, one would assume there would be a lot of intelligence at his hideout.
He was the one, as I understand it, who was brokering sales of oil.
And so you would want to know what he's doing, because you would want to know how they're bringing in money, moving money, and then spreading it out to the organization.
You are just coming to the chairmanship of this committee. What's your first impression? How are we doing in this fight against ISIS?
Well, I think it's important for people to know, first off, that ISIS I describe as Al-Qaeda 6.0, which is what Ambassador Crocker defined ISIS as. So this is really the sixth generation of Al-Qaeda. The problem that we have now, I think the American people need to understand, and the administration needs to get a better grasp of, is ISIS is not in just Iraq and Syria. So if your strategy is to degrade and ultimately defeat ISIS, and you're not looking at the broader picture of places like North Africa, Libya, essentially what you have is a containment strategy, not an effort to degrade and defeat ISIS. And I say that because you have many of the fighters we know are coming from North Africa. And if you don't stop that flow of fighters, plus the flow of fighters from the West that are coming down in through Turkey, getting trained and then coming out to the West, you're going to have an ever-increasing terrorist threat for the United States and our allies.
Well, do you feel we're making progress here, or are we losing?
I think we are containing ISIS within the borders of Iraq and Syria. Outside of that, we're not doing much.